Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the DC Universe Wave 16 Figure 4 Robin. Now, of course, this is the new rendition of Robin they're giving us, which is different from the Wave 3 one. And this is actually the modern variant. You can tell because he's posed differently in packaging. He looks very nice. He's got his batarang and a very nice looking grappling gun grappling hook in his hand. And he comes with the crotch and head of Bane onto the back of the packaging here. You can see up here, his read-up says, Dick Grayson grew up performing with his famous family of aerialists, the Flying Graysons. One night, after the equipment was sabotaged, Dick's parents fell to their deaths, leaving their son orphaned with thoughts only of vengeance. Recognizing something of himself in the boy, Batman offered to train Grayson. Taking the name Robin, he soon patrolled Gotham City alongside his mentor, helping Batman against a score of his most dangerous foes. And of course, his stats: first appearance, Detective Comics number 38, April of 1940. Real name Dick Grayson, occupation crime fighter and police officer, base of operations Gotham. Special abilities: skilled in martial arts, supreme detective skills, utility belt stocked with weaponry and gear, accomplished driver and pilot. They don't really put acrobat in there, do they? Of course, down here, which we'll zoom in on, you can see the other characters in the wave, which were Jonah Hex, the Creeper, the Riddler. Down here you can see what the standard Robin looks like, and they've got a little picture of the modern one. Mercury and Azrael as Batman. Over here, Bane when he's finished. So I ordered all these offline, haven't seen them in stores yet, so I don't know exactly how hard it is to get either figure. But either way, I'm kind of glad I got the modern looking one, and that being said, let's pull this bad boy out of the packaging. And here we have Robin out of packaging. Of course, the crotch of Bane with his belt, which is surprisingly enough, a very soft plastic. And his head, which they've done a very nice job on, especially on these little chemical pumps on the back. You see there's a hole for the arm. The Venom pump that came with this arm, which came with the Riddler figure, to connect back here. Slide it in easy enough. And it stays just fine. So it's going to be great once he's all put together. That being said, let's throw this arm off to the side here and go on to Robin. Strangely enough, it looks like my Robin's foot got put on kind of warped at the factory, or came kind of warped. I can't imagine this is all the figures. It kind of makes some poses a problem, although he can stand. You just kind of got to take a little bit of extra time with him. I'm really digging his accessories though, like his grappling gun here. You just pull that out and you can attach it to something if you want him scaling a wall. I like that much better than the grappling gun the Series 1 Batman came with. He's also got his batarang, which you can kind of cram it in his hand, but it doesn't really fit all that well, as you can see there. But Robin's got the standard cape for the DC Universe Classics. It's the same hunk of yellow, well, the same type of plastic. It keeps its shape, but it also kind of limits some of the poses you can put him in. Let's get a look at that head sculpt real quick, if I can get him to stand. Once again, I don't know what's going on with that foot. Come on. I'm going to have to hold him. This foot's getting really irritating. As you can see there, he's got the hair kind of down in his face. The head sculpt is tweaked ever so slightly. Well, at least I'm sure some people say it's completely different. To me, they're just kind of tweaked. I hear this is supposed to be the Jason Todd version of the figure, but I don't know. They're also, all the Robins look pretty much alike. Of course, he's got the classic costume. They did do a very nice job on it. So, panning back out. Robin's articulation is a full 360 at the head, as well as some up and down, which is very impressive. Looking at how the cape comes up and circles the front of him. His arms go forward and back. They can't do a full 360 because of the cape. They go out, spin at the bicep, are double jointed at the elbow, which is very nice for a DC Universe Classics. And they also spin and bend at the wrist, which is also some very impressive new articulation. His abdomen joint kind of stiff at first, but once you get it popped and moving around, it's pretty solid. His legs a tiny bit hindered by the way his costume comes down, but they go forward, back until they hit the cape, out, spin at the quadricep, or double joint at the knee, and bend at the ankle. A little bit difficult because of the way his foot's put on, and once again, I don't know what it is, but it seems like mine it's either bent or warped. I don't know what exactly is going on with this foot. But let's get him hopefully standing at his full height here. I might end up having to put a base on this guy, which all likelihood is going to happen. Come on. Oh, you stupid foot. I am once again glad that I got the newer version, or the modern head, if that's what they want to call it. I know no Robin in this costume is really modern to me, but oh well. There we go. The previously released Wave 3 Robin, as you can see here. This Robin's actually a bit taller than him, and they're both shorter than other figures from the series, which, let's scoot them both over a little bit, like the Riddler from this series. As you can see there, the size comparisons. So I know a lot of people didn't like the size of this Robin. It didn't really bother me, but this Robin's definitely a little bit taller. So they're both pretty solid figures. Let's move the Riddler off to the side here. So the DC Universe Classics line is running you roughly about $16 now. I hear there's a price hike actually coming, which I don't like the fact these things are getting a little pricey, but this Robin is a great figure, and that's saying a lot for me because I wasn't excited about him. But he looks great. He's definitely going to look nice on a shelf next to Batman. I dig his accessories. He's got some really impressive articulation. The only thing at all I don't like about this guy is that his ankle kind of came warped, and I'm betting that's just mine. So, that being said, this is JTrain997. I highly recommend picking up Robin from DC Universe Classics Wave 16, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.